good with it, will into existence in this bitch like a tampon. This videos about videos about watch what you eat. This goes for physically, mentally, and emotionally. You gotta do it all three stages. You gotta watch what you eat. I'm vegan. That shit don't even matter though. But you just want to prepare your food, take the time, cook your shit with love and shit. That's the only thing that really matters. You know what I mean? Cause I'm not against eating meat or nothing. It's just the way they prepare the shit. Like they got these animals just caged up, nigga, their whole lives and shit. Then they just they never get to get out or anything. They just they just raise these niggas to feed us. So back in the day and shit with farms and shit, I would still be eating meat. Cause the chickens, the cows, everything got to live a full life. If not a full life, shit, they got to go out and you know what I mean, live their life and shit. And it was done with like respect. Even how the Indians and how like a lot of people used to kill animals back in the day, it was a respect thing there. Now it's no respect. And shit. That's why the meat and all that shit is toxic. But shit, same thing with the vegetables they grow in this shit, man. These motherfuckers just don't know how to prepare things. All the science, they just go off science and shit. But love, that's an actual thing. You gotta cook your food with love. Prepare that shit. Like fuck all this processed food and shit. As long as you making your meals every day, you'll be good no matter what the fuck you eating. Not just buying processed food and shit. Now the second one, mentally, we gotta watch what we watching on TV, what we showing our eyes, what we listening to. That's another form of eating and shit. So we gotta watch what we intaking through the eyes, what we listening to on the radio and shit. We already know rap is trash. That's like junk. That's like the worst and shit. Hip hop, that'll work and shit. Getting back to like Talib Kweli and who else? Erykah Badu, Queen Latifah, early Tupac, like all this shit. That'll help your soul, rise your vibration. Nas, early Nas. What else? We gotta watch the TV shows. Stay away from all that reality shows and shit. Or you can watch a little bit, but if you just eating a lot, shit, you are what you eat. You gonna get the results from putting that much energy into that shit. And the last one is I want to go back to the mental one. Like watch what you watch on shit YouTube, all this shit. Like I get into conspiracies and shit a little, but that's junk food. That's bullshit. They put that shit out there for you to shit for you to fall into them rabbit holes and shit. Cause nigga, we ain't niggas be thinking we so smart and shit, nigga. They control the internet, they control YouTube, they control Facebook. If they didn't want to see this shit, they would just wipe it. There wouldn't be thousands of videos. You couldn't just watch hours and hours of that shit. They put that shit out there to shit waste your time, let you put energy into some bullshit. It's a distraction. The last one is emotionally. That's the last form of eating and shit. So you don't want to be, don't eat. You know what I mean? You don't want to be eating like anger. This is food too. So you don't want to be nigga just chewing up a lot of nigga just angry all day, sad, envious, depressed, all this shit, man. That's kind of that shit. Shit, emotionally eating is kind of more important than physically eating, cause that shit'll fuck up your whole day and shit. So you want to be eating like happiness. I know niggas is like what? You can't eat like, but y'all know what the fuck I'm saying, nigga. You gotta be eating happiness, confidence, feeling grateful. Nigga, eating up all these good emotions and shit. Stay away from that depression, shit that gets you depressed, envious, mad, fearful. That's the number one they push out and shit. So I'll go back to number two, fear. That made me think of the news. So mentally, nigga, turn off the news. Cause all they do is push out fear and shit. Nigga, they say two things, they go back on their word and shit. So just stay away from that shit. But that's three forms of eating. You gotta do all three of these to step into your power, to get in your bag and shit. Cause if you just doing one and you ain't doing the other ones, you still gonna be unbalanced and shit. Like if you vegan but you just watching bullshit all day, listening to fucking destruction music and all type of shit. Nigga eating up all these anger emotions, all these other shit. It don't even matter that you vegan. That shit don't matter at all. Somebody that's eating meat could be vibrating way higher than you. That's another thing. People think just because you vegan, you vibrating high. Nigga, hell nah. You vibrate high if you eating the right things. And meat, ain't nothing wrong with meat. Especially if you getting it from a farm and shit. You just gotta eat real food, like prepare that shit. Processed food, all that shit is bullshit. But I'm out this bitch, you know what I mean? Like I said, this video is about you are what you eat. Watch what you eat. I'm out this bitch, you know what I mean? Will into existence. Easy.